The secret meaning behind your dog's silent look. Your dog looked at you today. Not barking, not wagging, not asking for food, just looked at you. And if you're honest, you probably looked away first. But what if that silent look was the most important thing your dog said to you all day? And what if most owners never realize what it actually means? There's a moment that happens in almost every home, every single day. You're going about your routine, making coffee, scrolling your phone, getting dressed, and your dog just sits there, still, quiet, eyes locked on you. No noise, no demand, just that look. Some people find it sweet, some find it a little unsettling. Most just ignore it and move on. But researchers who study the human-dog bond have found something extraordinary about that moment. Something that goes far deeper than most people ever stop to consider. Because that look, it's not random, it's not habit, and it's definitely not nothing. That silent gaze is one of the most emotionally complex things your dog can do. And understanding it might change the way you see your dog forever. Let's go back, way back. Tens of thousands of years ago, when humans and wolves first began sharing space, something unusual started happening. Certain wolves, the calmer ones, the ones less afraid of humans, began spending more time near human camps. And over generations, something quietly shifted in their biology. They started watching us. Not stalking, not hunting, watching, with curiosity, with attention, with something that looked almost like care. Scientists now believe this mutual gaze, this back and forth looking between human and dog, actually triggered a hormonal response in both species. When your dog looks at you and you look back, oxytocin rises in both of you, the same bonding hormone released between a mother and a newborn child. Let that sink in. Your dog looks at you the same way a baby looks at its mother. Not because they were trained to. Not because they want something. But because over thousands of years that look became the foundation of your relationship. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all of your dog's silent looks mean the same thing. You've probably noticed your dog watches you in different situations. Before a walk, during dinner, when you're upset, when you're about to leave. And if you pay close attention, the look is slightly different each time. Because it is. Dogs are sophisticated readers of human behavior. They've spent thousands of years studying us, and they're genuinely exceptional at it. Better, in some ways, than our closest primate relatives. So, when your dog goes quiet and watches you closely, they're usually doing one of several things. The first is called social referencing. This is when your dog looks at you to figure out how they should feel about a situation. A strange sound, an unfamiliar person, an object they've never seen before. They don't consult the internet. They don't call a friend. They look at you, and they read your face, your posture, your breathing. If you're calm, they decide, safe. If you tense up, they feel it, and they respond. Think about that. Every time something uncertain happens, your dog's first instinct is to check your reaction before forming their own. You are their emotional compass, their anchor to reality. That silent look isn't passive. It's your dog actively trying to understand the world through your eyes. But that's only one kind of look. There's another kind of gaze, and this one is harder to talk about. It happens when you're getting ready to leave the house. You grab your keys, put on your shoes. Maybe you don't say anything, you're in a hurry. And then you feel it. That presence behind you. You turn around and your dog is just there, watching you. Still. Quiet. Eyes wide. Most people think, they know I'm leaving. They want to come. That's true, but it's only the surface. What's actually happening goes much deeper. Your dog has no concept of time the way you do. They don't know if you'll be gone for 10 minutes or 10 hours. They have no way to understand where you go, or why, or if you're coming back. All they have is the moment, this moment. You, standing in front of the door, about to disappear from their world, and they're watching you, memorizing you, burning that image in, the way you'd hold someone's hand before they went somewhere you couldn't follow. Dogs near the end of a human's life have been documented watching their owners with this same intensity, sitting beside them for hours, not asking for anything, just present, because presence is the only thing dogs know how to offer. That look before you leave isn't, "I want to come." It's, "Please come back." And here's what most people never realize. The expression on your face when you walk out that door, your dog will carry it with them, for hours. There's a concept in animal behavior called emotional contagion. It's when one being absorbs and begins to reflect the emotional state of another. Humans do this. You've probably walked into a room and immediately felt that something was wrong, even before anyone said a word. Dogs do this too, constantly, and with remarkable precision. When you're anxious, your dog's cortisol levels rise, measurably, within minutes. When you're sad, dogs don't just notice. Studies show they'll cross a room to be near you even if they weren't paying attention before. When you're happy, genuinely happy, watch your dog's whole body change. Their ears soften. Their tail moves differently. Something in them opens. This is what that silent look is doing. Your dog is scanning you, constantly, quietly, reading emotional data you never consciously sent. You think you're just sitting there. Your dog sees everything. The tension in your jaw, the way you're holding your shoulders, whether your eyes are soft or focused, whether your breath is slow or shallow. To your dog, you are an open book, and they read you with more devotion than anyone else in your life probably does. Imagine being watched that closely, understood that quietly, by someone who asks for nothing except to be near you. That's your dog, every single day. There are people who've lost everything, relationships, jobs, health, who say their dog's gaze was the thing that kept them tethered, not the words of a therapist, not a friend's advice, a look. Because something happens in that moment of mutual gaze with your dog that is genuinely difficult to explain with logic. It feels like being seen, fully, without judgment, without condition. Your dog doesn't know your failures. They don't hold your worst moments against you. Every time they look at you like you are the entire world. And that's not a figure of speech. That's neurochemistry. That's evolution. That's 10,000 years of a species choosing, generation after generation, to orient their entire emotional life around humans. Around you, when you feel alone and your dog comes to sit near you and simply looks at you. They're not doing nothing. They're offering you the only thing they have, their full, undivided, unconditional attention. Slow the narration here. Let this breathe. Think about the last time someone truly looked at you, not glancing at their phone between sentences, not half listening while thinking about something else, really looked at you. For most people, that's rare. But your dog does it every single day. They don't know what you do when you leave. They don't understand why you're stressed. They don't know what tomorrow means. All they know is you. The sound of your footsteps. The specific way you smell. The rhythm of your breathing when you sleep. The look on your face when you walk through the door. And every time you come home, no matter how long you were gone, no matter what kind of day you had, that look is waiting for you. Not because you earned it. Not because you deserve it. Just because you're you. Just because you're theirs. Here's the part that stays with people. Your dog is looking at you right now, or they were recently. In some quiet moment you may not have even noticed. And the truth is, we miss a lot of those moments. We're busy. We're distracted. We're looking at a screen. But your dog never misses a moment with you. They notice when your energy shifts. They notice when you smile at something. They notice when you sigh and set your phone down and stare at nothing. They notice when you finally seem relaxed. And in those moments, when you're not performing, not rushing, not trying, your dog looks at you with something that science can describe but can't fully explain. Something that, if we're honest, we can only call love, not the complicated kind, not the kind with conditions and history and pain woven through it, the clean kind, the simple kind, the kind that just says, I see you, I'm here, that's enough. Your dog will never tell you they love you, but they've been showing you every single day. So the next time your dog goes quiet and just looks at you, don't look away. Look back. Because in that silent exchange, something real is happening. Something ancient and beautiful and a little bit miraculous. Your dog chose you. Not in a vague, general way. Specifically, personally, completely, you. And that choice gets renewed every single day, in every quiet look, in every moment they follow you from room to room for no reason at all. The secret meaning behind your dog's silent look isn't complicated. It's just, you are my whole world, and I need you to know that. If your dog is near you right now, reach over and give them a slow, gentle pet. Not because they asked, just because they've been waiting for it. And if you want to understand your dog even more, really understand what they're feeling, and why they do the things they do, hit subscribe. Because every week, we go deeper into the world behind your dog's eyes. Drop your dog's name in the comments. I want to hear it. Because behind every name is a whole story of loyalty and love that deserves to be told.